Yeah, it's rewind time. See what I did there? Like, it's kind of a joke since this is a rewind video, rewinding, kind of looking back on everything I did this year. Anyway, let's get to the video. Hello, what's going on? Welcome to the video. Happy New Year's. I just wanted to make this video to rewind, look back on the stop motions that I did in 2022. Uh, because without a doubt, 2022 was definitely the best year for the channel. I'll be looking back on these videos, giving you my personal opinion, and yeah, as well as revealing my plans for this year. So yeah, let's get to it. So the first stop motion that we'll be looking back on tonight is one that was actually posted on my birthday. Yeah, um, it's Boba Fett and the Weapons of Mos Espa. Yeah, let me tell you about this stop motion. It is not my favorite, and unfortunately, I did not love it as much as I wanted to. You see, around the month of February this year, I'm pretty sure the Boba Fett show, the Book of Boba Fett, it had aired, or it was airing its final episodes. And at the time, the show, which was alright in my opinion, I made me really love the Boba Fett character more than I had ever loved him before. And now he's probably one of my favorite Star Wars characters. So, back in February, I took this love and I started thinking to myself, how about we incorporate him into one of our stop motions? Or, honestly, let's just make a stop motion about him. Heck, let's give him his own series. Yeah, those were basically the thoughts going through my head while I was thinking about what I wanted to create. And now looking back on it, as I said, I didn't love it as much as I wanted to. One of my major gripes is probably it's not the smoothest. Like, it's a little choppy compared to the stop motions that I would post later on in the year, and some of the stop motions that I would post in the past. It just doesn't hold up. It doesn't look as great. Um and then there's just other things that bother me that I can't really point out. It's just not one of my favorite stop motions that I have. Um so I don't hate it. I don't dislike it. It's okay. No, it's worse than okay. Let's just let's say it's mid. Yeah, it's mid. Anyway, let's veer off the mid course and take a look back on a stop motion that wasn't as mid, or wasn't mid at all, in my opinion, or okay. That is Star Wars: The Clone Wars: The Suicide Mission. All right, so this stop motion, the Suicide Mission, is probably one of my favorites this year and ever. I liked where I was going with the droid facility, the executor droid. Um, I liked the setting, the planet Nar, where the largest droid facility was in. But my favorite part about this stop motion is probably since I took two of my favorite clones, Hunter and Cody, and just threw them into a stop motion together, threw them into a story. And it made sense to me because from knowledge and evidence in the Clone Wars, Cody stated, or I'm pretty sure, someone stated that Cody and Hunter, or the whole Bad Batch, knew each other before Season 7. So I just wanted to show how Cody and Hunter kind of met. Um, or just, I don't know, just for fun, I guess. But I do like what I did with the droid facility, executed droid. It was kind of pretty cool. But yeah, I did like to film my favorite clone, Cody, and then my second favorite clone, Hunter, together in stop motion. And it was pretty cool. And but the stop motion would have probably been called like Cody and the Bad Batch on a suicide mission, something like that, if I had the entire Bad Batch. The only reason I made Cody request Hunter's presence only is because I did not have the whole Bad Batch.
I'm missing Crosshair, and I'm still trying to get my hands on him. He's like an action figure that's like a year old already, but yeah. That's basically all I need to say about the stop motion, since I do like it, probably one of my favorites. And yeah, the next stop motion that we'll be looking back on, short one, but I do like it as well. It's the Obi-Wan Kenobi versus General Grievous. Alright, so the short stop motion, Obi-Wan versus General Grievous, I thought it was pretty fun to film. I mean, I'd never really done a lightsaber uh, dual stop motion before. I really liked it. Pretty fun to film. I only created it like it's a minute and 25 seconds. I only made it like under 3 hours, I think, which sounds like a lot, but compared to the other stop motions on this list, oh man. Well, I mean, you're probably not going to be surprised since they're like 11 or 12 minutes. But yeah, it was pretty fun. I just made that because I was hyped for the Kenobi show, which came out like 2 days later, I think. And honestly, like the Kenobi show, I think that's pretty good. I think the Kenobi show is pretty good. I mean, comment your thoughts on the show or any of my stop motions that I'm listing in the comment section below. But yeah, it was a fun stop motion to film, and I I would like to do more short stop motions in the future, I guess. Anyway, next stop motion we'll be looking back on is one of my favorites this year, Last Man Part 2. Oh man, Last Man Part 2. Definitely a favorite of mine. Like, out of all the stop motions I've created, definitely one of my favorites. Just the hassle of having to film outside with with figures that I don't even have stands for. The hassle of filming outside. It seemed like every picture I would take, they would just fall over. And then I'd put them back up, trying to pose them again, they'd fall over. That would happen with most of the figures, especially the SH Monster Arts Kong. Yeah, the final battle sequence was definitely a hassle to film, but in the end, looking back on it, I'm pleased with what I created. I really like the stop motion. It's the sequel to the one that was made 2 years ago. Well, as of releasing, the release date of the stop motion, it's 2023 already, but yeah, 2 years and like a bit. 2 years ago. It's the sequel to the first Last Man. Clone Captain Rex and Clone Sergeant Orion go to the planet Mimbai to find their lost brother, Lieutenant Chopper. I tried to expand on the character of Chopper more, kind of trying to show you guys, the viewers, how he got to Mimbai and why he doesn't want to fight anymore. And I do expand on that in the end of the stop motion, but ultimately Orion does convince him to rejoin the Republic. And therefore, I can promise you that you will see Chopper in more videos of mine in the future. But yeah, The Last Man Part 2, very good stop motion in my opinion. But there is a better one, and we'll be taking a look at that one right now. Oh man, Rise of the Symbiotes, the finale. This is definitely, without a doubt, the best stop motion and my favorite stop motion I've ever made on the channel. It's just crazy how much it's blown up in like 2 months. It currently has 100,000 views over that, I think, and almost 700 likes. Just crazy. Definitely one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me. And it was very fun to film. Mr. Media, he helped me a lot on this. If you want to go check out his channel, it's in the description of the video, Rise of Symbiotes finale. But yeah, he was a big help. He provided many of the ideas and dialogue that came with the season. And I will say there will be a second season. Probably first couple episodes will probably come this year. Well, definitely this year, yeah. And yeah, it's just pretty crazy. This is probably favorite stop motion series, favorite stop motion I've ever made. It's also my longest with 12 minutes and 47 seconds. It's just, oh man, so crazy. Anyway, I mean, that's all I gotta say about that. It's just awesome stop motion in my opinion. But anyway, now let's take a look at, or let's look back on the Halloween special and this year's Christmas countdown. Alright, so this year's Halloween special, the Predator Ambush, I'm pretty sure it's called. Yeah, pretty fun to film. First time using my Predator action figure. It was pretty fun. Just short little stop motion that I wanted to have out on Halloween. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'd like to film with more of my Predator action figures in the future. I have more, but I just used that one for the stop motion. But yeah, I'll definitely film more stop motions with more of my Predator action figures in the future. And now we have the Christmas countdown this year. Way better than last year's one. That was just posing action figures and like taking short videos. This one was actually stop motions every day, which was very good, very good. Yeah, I like it. Thanos Claus, everyone. But yeah, now that we're done looking back on all the stop motions this year, it's time to reveal my plans for this year. So, now that I'm done with looking back on the stop motions that I posted for 2022, I think it's time to reveal my plan for this year. Yeah, so what I want to do this year is focus more on stop motions that aren't Marvel or Star Wars related. I wanted to post some Transformers stop motions, possibly DC, and my own Monsterverse universe, like with Kong and Godzilla and stuff. So, probably this year you won't get as many Marvel or Star Wars stop motions. I know shoot, I just realized I only posted one Marvel stop motion for 2022, which was Rise of the Symbiotes. But I won't be focusing on Marvel stop motions too much, other than the Avengers. I want to have it. I want to have the Avengers um, out this year, hopefully. But the first of the stop motions that will come early this year will probably be Transformers related, since I really want to focus on Transformers. But yeah, that's basically my plan. Not as many Star Wars or Marvel stop motions, but comment your thoughts down below. If you like this video, if you like the videos that I posted for 2022, comment down below. Make sure to like and subscribe. I guess I'll see you guys later.